Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. This is Cory Chapman here with my 5-minute wealth tips of today. So listen, I told you guys that we're going to start doing these little tips as I walk in the morning on my road to becoming healthy. But I was thinking about this conversation yesterday because I sat down with a client and we had a conversation about the inherited risks that are out there when it comes to planning for retirement. And I thought this might be a good segue into some things that we think about here at EFC when it comes to planning your retirement. So first and foremost, longevity risk. You know, that's when a client lives longer than we projected based off of what the first starting points were when we started having our first conversation. Understanding what the client's health history is, understanding longevity in their family, things of that nature, helps us plan out how long you'll live, and more importantly, how long we need to make sure your money lasts. So longevity risk is a really big part of the process. Here at EFC Wealth Management, one of the things that we do, we try to plan out to age 100. I know you're laughing and thinking that, wow, age 100, I may not live that long. We don't really have to plan that far out. But I met a gentleman yesterday, new client that we just signed up and came on board, and his mother is 101 years old and still alive and kicking. And at the end of the day, if someone planned for her retirement at age 85 passing away, she would have lived 20 years more than that client would have, that financial advisor would have planned for. So people are living much longer. Advancement of science is there. The ability to, sorry guys, I'm going up a hill. The advancement of, healthcare products that are out there makes it easier and the ability to live better. So longevity risk is definitely a key factor. And one of the things we want to make sure we do is plan out for your retirement and longevity. The second risk that we talked about was withdrawal risk. To me, this is one of the biggest problems that we see in retirement. Clients will come in when they first start their plan. We'll come up with a strategy on how they should start taking their distributions when it's time to start taking the distributions. We create at EFC what's called an income plan. And that income plan is designed for you to know exactly where your funds are coming from, how they'll be taxed, what is going to be most efficient for you from a standpoint of a taxation, and more importantly, how long will the money last? Now, when we build these plans out, and we often come up with a strategy on how to start taking these distributions and when to start taking these distributions, that is a big part of how we know that your money will last through retirement. Now, the problem is when clients get into retirement mode, they change the game. And they decide that they want to start taking more money out than what we originally projected. They've decided that because these disposable assets are there, they want to start pulling more money out for taxes or remodeling of their home or helping their children through college or whatever it might be. But those criteria were never built into the plan when we structured and set up your retirement plan. So understand, by taking more money out of your accounts, the withdrawals that are coming out that were not planned could ultimately end up having you run out of money faster. So it's really important for us to kind of know in advance if there's something significant that's going to change. This is why it's important for you guys to come in for your reviews with us when we do our annual reviews. Right now with EFC, we set annual reviews twice a year. It's going to be in June and in November. So our goal is to have everyone who is a client to set up time to come into our office in June and November so that we can review your account, get any updates that we need to know about, any new plans that are coming out, or you think there might be a significant change in your investments or withdrawal amounts that are coming out. This is why it's so important to do that, so we can help you make better sense of how much money you're taking out and if it will start depleting your overall plan of getting you through retirement. So that's a big one, guys. So hopefully these two things have added some value and some insight to what we're talking about and how important it is to make sure you make your client reviews with us and update us on changes that are happening in your life, because this is how we can make sure that you never run out of money. Okay, guys, this is Cory on my daily walk and my 5-minute wealth tip. Hopefully this added some value to you. Let us know in the comments on the right side how you like these, okay? Talk to you later. Be well and blessed. Bye-bye.